Hello, Jane Bishop here, your positive interrupter with a word for your day. Grief. The journey continues. 3 years ago today, I was making the final preps at my parents' home because Daddy was being discharged from rehab the following Monday. So I was excited. There was hope that, based on the information I had been given, that he was at a certain point of progression. It had been 3 weeks into the lockdown of COVID, so I was relying on all the information given. For those of you that have followed my journey along the way, you know that when I went to pick him up on that following Monday, his condition was not at all as I had been led to believe it was, but that's another whole story. So today, as I'm reflective of where things were 3 years ago, the grief continues. Grief is about loss. And when we lose something, we don't recapture it or regain it, or we don't fill that hole. We simply learn how to better shoulder the grief around that gap. Kara Lawson, former Lady Vols basketball player, and I have followed her journey. She's currently the coach of the women's Duke basketball team. And something has gone viral about her hashtag handle hard better. So in this current grief journey that I'm in, I'm handling hard better. And it's a resilience factor, and it's about putting into practice all of the lessons that I have learned through this point in my life of handling loss. Even from a child, we experience grief as we experience loss. And in my mobile lifestyle growing up with our family, there was lots of loss. Again, another story. But I'm mindful today, as I have just finished one of my outdoor courses. The birds are singing. Spring is in the air. The tender blossoms of the trees are beginning to green. Spring is my favorite time of year for so many reasons. And although the loss of Daddy is still deep, and it still rears its ugly head in terms of emotions sometimes, that's okay. I just let them come. And as someone has once written, I just have a grief party. There could be anger, there could be frustration, there could be challenge, there could be sense of overwhelm, whoever comes to the party at that given time. But you know what? At the end of that party, there's always a lingering party member, and that's love. God's love for me, God's love for my mother, whom I'm still caring for. Yes, grief, I have a few more lines, a few more wrinkles. That's okay. As Mother always said, those are just laugh lines. So wherever this finds you today, if you're at a moment of grief, lean into it, feel it, because when we allow our emotions to surface and we acknowledge them and we become aware of them and we own it, that does help us handle hard better. And it does build our resilience factor. So I'm thankful for the lessons that I learned early in life, unknown to me, of how to handle grief, so that as I shoulder grief now, today, I can handle hard better, and I can continue living forward in spite of life. Have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever this finds you, and reach out to those who may need a kind word or just an acknowledgement from you today to continue to live forward with whatever they're going through in life. Until next time.